Hey everybody, hope all is well. Okay, so here you have on the screen the couple. I'm sure this is probably a prior photo. A lot of times in relationships and people's lives, things are not as they seem. Now, I've seen some other clips, and it talks about how, um, of course, there's a divorce petition, obviously a DV case, and it said that they agreed to sell the home and split the proceeds 50-50. Well, I've seen some other reports, and guess what? That wasn't going to happen because the home was already in foreclosure. Mm-hmm. Home facing foreclosure, I should say. So unless you sell at top or maybe do a short sale, these men want to control something. Newsflash for everyone: we can't even control our own lives to a certain extent. So let's see. If they're trying to sell a house, unless you have a buyer, a deal on the table prior to the foreclosure, there's not going to be any money. So let's see. Losing the house, DV case. Even if she and the children had to go elsewhere, he would still have to pay child support. Things like this here are going to continue to happen. If ever a man says, I will kill you, and in this case, he stated that he would kill her and disfigure, quote, kill me and disfigure me, he did the former. He killed her and the children and even his own mother. Just can't go on with your life and start all over. No, wanting to control. More than likely, I wouldn't be surprised. And I've heard this about abusers. They've controlled for so long, and then the reason they kind of lose it, again, they can't really, a lot of things in life we can't control, but they've been controlling it for so long. And now all of a sudden you said you've had enough. No, you're the validation. The fact that they can control you is their validation. Makes them feel worthy. This is who I am. I control my wife and my kid. This is what I control. And then here come the DV cases, domestic violence. Uh-oh, she's got a restraining order. How many women have had that sheet of paper and end up on the screen? How many? Restraining order, sad to say, it's not going to save you when you have a person that is dangerous and diabolical and deadly, and they are intent on doing your harm. That sheet of paper doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. It shouldn't even have gotten this far. That sheet of paper does not mean anything. And that's why you end up on the screen. When times get very challenging, especially financially challenging for a lot of people, as it is now, and surprise, surprise, it's not, I don't see it getting better. It's going to get worse. So as times start to get more challenging, guess what will happen? More DV cases. It's like you would need to practically, if you can, up and leave the state to escape these men. And then you have children, and he may have the social security numbers, can, track them by schools. I mean, it's best if you want to survive it. It's like you have to just up and just leave your life, and that's no guarantee. Tell no one. But as times get harder, people start losing everything. Oh, the insanity, it will come out. It will come out. They're taken out of their comfort zone, even if it's a comfort zone of having your home and you control it, and having somebody else like her under your control. That's the comfort zone. You take that away. Oh, I have nothing. So things like this here, when the economy gets bad, oh, trust me, domestic violence cases get worse. This one gotta blame that one. This one, and then this one blames that one. And then if they're already having an issue with fighting and it's already very tense, the loss of a job or a major upset, the loss of a job, an income, life, the potential loss of a lifestyle, a divorce. Oh, that can pretty much guarantee to set it up on 10. Hate to say it, it's going down. So things like this here, whenever there are major financial problems, oh, DV cases on the rise. And that's why you have so many women with children facing eviction and foreclosures. Life is business. A lot of women now seeing this. I've seen some of the videos on TikTok. They're not going for it. Like I told old girl on the Patreon, oh, I'm getting married. And I told her, based on this here, what she's telling me, this how the marriage, this is how he has it set up. Oh, okay. You are a fool. I'm getting married. That dude is already talking about the life insurance. What? You haven't even got married yet. It should be on both of you. He already talking about the life insurance. Uh-huh. Gotcha. So a lot of times you see people out and about in families. They got the nice house. They have a nice house on the screen. These people did. Nice house. They got the pool. A lot of things are not as they seem. Oh, what a happy family. Some say, well, I wish I had a family like that. You have no idea. I'm sure you would sit on this picture here and you look at them smiling. Um, you look at the house, you look at the pool. Oh, okay. Very nice middle class, maybe upper middle class family. Oh, that's so nice. I wish I had that. A lot of things are not as they seem. Fast forward. She's deceased, his mother, and the two girls. Who wants that? Again, a lot of things are not as they seem. You start seeing that people can't handle pressure. You see acts of aggression, and you see, your spidey sense, that harm. They could harm you. They're dangerous. Might want to take heed to it. Don't overlook it. I know how women we're emotional creatures, and some are like, "Oh no, no, no! I'm gonna make this work. We're gonna go ahead and work through it. I'm gonna fix it." Newsflash: people are who they are, and you cannot reprogram them, and you cannot fix it. You can't even fix yourself to stop thinking that way. So this here, next year gets worse financially for a lot of people. Hate to say, DV cases will go up. A lot of people are angry, mad at the world. You probably saw the news report about the lady in a shelter, didn't even know it. Look up some woman that they said that she didn't know, stabbed her and killed her in the shelter. What for? They're both down on your luck. Both down on your luck. So this here, I'm sure people thought, oh, what a happy and loving family. I'm sure some sick woman probably thought, oh, she has a husband and two kids in a nice home. Oh, I wish that were me. You only see what's on the outside. You have no idea what's going on inside that house. The abuse she's had to deal with. You have no idea. What is it saying? We wear a mask. So now, since he's allegedly killed her, the children, and his own mother, now we see what was going on. These men want to control something. They have got, and that's why a lot of them, they can only control the women in their lives. So when they've been controlling you, violent, very aggressive with you in their handling of you. When you wake up, again, I keep telling you, when they're like that, I really do think that you are their validation. It's tough out of the outside world. You're the validation. So when you look up and you're like, I don't like the way you've been treating me. I want to change my life. I'm not happy. It's all about you for whatever reason. You want to start making some changes. You want to break away. Something's going off. Oh, you're not breaking away from me. And look what's happened. How many women have you heard? He said he was going to kill me. And then it's like, set your clock by, wait for it, wait for it. And that's exactly what he does. And in this case, also said he would what? Disfigure me. The hatred is strong. And the hatred against women is real. They can marry you, sleep beside you. The hatred is real. So the sad thing is, if next year, if it's really hard now, if it really hit the fans, portfolios will be a lot less, more layoffs coming, people can't survive, lives just being upended. Everybody's not going to stay calm and think. Panic, irrational. And sometimes who they are, people know how to keep things in. Sometimes who they are, you think you know. No, when the money gets real funny and the lifestyle changes, honey, that's sometimes when you really find out what you got. You find out then. It's like people say, oh, if you run out of money, don't tell your friends that have money, don't tell them. Why? Because they're going to go ahead and skedaddle. You'll find out in the end who's your real friend. Tell them you're broke, family and friends. Then start calling. Might get to a point that maybe someone's not taking your call. Gee, I wonder why. But studies have shown, in closing, studies have shown whenever you have financially challenging times, things get harder, life gets harder. Oh, the DV cases go through the roof. People can't cope. Everybody's a hothead. And some people are just evil. Because this right here didn't have to be. You, they're right there, the house in foreclosure. It didn't have to be. Murdering the children and the wife and his mother, that's not going to solve the problem. A lot of people that face foreclosure, they've been put out, and guess what? Life goes on. You got to stay calm. They regroup. A lot of people can't handle it. But the DV cases, oh, that anger there is real. The hatred there is real. And sometimes people, they'll live their lives and they realize, you know what? I want to do something different. How many men have killed their wives and got a side chick? Oh, I want to live single now. I want to see what it's like to live single without having responsibility of children. I don't want to have to pay. It's not fair to me. And so evil will just take a life instead of supporting it. And then here's the flip side. We got to support this on the screen with the three hots and a cot in prison, and the cable and the TV and the dental and the medical. 2022. How many women will die at the hands of someone they consider their significant other, their husband, their man? How many more have to die? In 2023, I'm telling you, things get tighter in economics. People's lifestyles are changing right before their eyes and not for the better. You are going to have more DV cases, more murder suicide. That's just it. So, ladies, be alert, be aware. Proceed with caution in these relationships. If it's getting volatile, I would advise not to get confrontational. And paperwork is not working. Sometimes people just have to leave. You may have to homeschool. If it's possible, just try and leave. Because the anger is there. The hatred for women, it's real. So let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And again, check out our sister channel about those comments. I'm out.